are well. Happy Saturday. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Key, and this is Kinda Sweet Tea, and I'll be your general love reader for today. Scorpio, as some of you know, I go live every Sunday, so if you are interested in being here, please make sure you turn on your notification bell so that you know when I start my live feed. If you're not subscribed, you can't turn your notification bells, right? So turn on your notification bell so you know when I post my videos and when I go live. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Scorpio, keep in mind this is just a general reading and not everything will resonate to you. All right, so only take what resonates to your situation and leave the rest. All right, let's jump into it for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know and love? You know what song I'm hearing? Oh, la, oh, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found, oh, somebody is in love or into someone that they really starting to fall for, all right? Or somebody is thinking that way about you, all right, Scorpio? Let's jump on into it. Yeah, let's get into it. Y'all, I had the best Friday, all right? I wanted to go to the gym today, so I didn't make it, but because I got home today and I needed to wash clothes because it's gonna be a storm here, but I had the best Friday. Like, I went dancing, not like in like a club or anything. It was like some kind of like poetry night, but they had like these like DJs or whatever here. It's in Jersey. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at in Jersey, but they had like these like it's not a lounge, but it's like a poetry kind of thing, and they had like these intermissions where there was like music and jazz players, and it was so cute and so intimate. Like, the room was nice and dim or whatever. And guess what I did for the first time ever in my life? Y'all, I'm 44. Guess what the first thing I ever did in my life? I slow danced on the dance floor. Like, I've slow danced like with my person in the house or, at a family gathering, but in a place like I was in yesterday, slow dancing, it was the best day of my life at 44. All right, let's get into it. I mean, when you experience something, it just feels really nice. That's what that was. Okay, so I might be exaggerating about the best day of my life. I'm exaggerating, but it really felt good. All right, let's get into it. And before we do, just know, if you're not dating and you're waiting for somebody, you can still date. Okay, you can still date. I don't advise you to wait for nobody. Like that, let the X be the X, okay? But if you are gonna wait, at least enjoy yourself doing it, all right? Go out on some dates. Keep your options open. And if by any chance you meet someone that sparks your attention, take a chance. All right, let's get into it. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Clear messages for the Scorpio energy. All right, Scorpio. Ooh. All right, Scorpio. I feel like, Scorpio, you're being very commanding. I don't feel like demanding, but I feel like you're being commanding. All right? People are noticing you. You are showing up, showing out. That was your last card that showed up, by the way. But we got the 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Someone is fine with having multiple options. Someone's like, yes, I have multiple options. And I feel like you're okay with that. Queen of Wands is here just accepting it. Being as charismatic, as outgoing, as shining as you want to be. But I feel like there are options here for you, Scorpio. The 7 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, all right? I feel like at some point, Scorpio, you or someone around you was... 5 of Wands is there. You or someone around you was making you feel defensive, or you were feeling defensive, but that is coming to an end, right? You may have grieved it, and now you may have even fought, but there is a change coming. 2 5s here. There is a change coming. You may be, someone is looking or aware that there's a change in this Someone is starting to notice that as well. You got the Emperor here with the Knight of Cups, okay? But let's find out what else Scorpio needs to know. We'll clarify this energy. All right, Scorpio. Someone is noticing you as well. What else Scorpio needs to know? Okay. That's so funny. The Five of Wands is here. The Knight of Wands is here in the reverse. The World card is here in the reverse. Yeah, someone is pissed off. You got somebody mad as fuck. Somebody is pissed off, okay? All right. All right. Yeah. The Seven of Wands is now in reverse. How that happened, right? We did not drop this card. This card didn't fall out. It wasn't in reverse in the first place. How that happened, okay? Someone sees that you're not fighting for something. You're not fighting for the connection. There goes the King of Wands. All right? Someone noticed that you're not fighting, not resisting. Okay? Stop it! All right, so you got the Five of Wands here with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. Like, I feel like someone is mad as hell. And I feel like it could be this person that was non-committal, this person that was lackluster. They didn't want to do anything with you, for you. But they do not want the cycle to end. That don't make no sense. Okay, but I do feel like there is some communication coming towards you. Something about someone's desires. They're going to express some type of desire to you. And maybe even tell you that they're ready to commit. All right. Where they were in this energy of non-commitment, they want to commit now. And they want you to put down your guards. Okay. Or they want you to put up some fight. They don't, but you're done. Looks like you're done fighting. I feel like you're getting what you want, but someone is very upset about you getting what you want here. But we're going to clarify the energy here for you, Scorpio. I think Scorpio, finally, once you release something or someone, I feel like it's something. It could be someone for some of you. But once you release something or someone, everything that you actually wanted with the Queen of Wands energy, you're going to go after, okay? And I don't think this is just like, you know, manifesting these things. Manifestation requires activity as well too, right? We're not going to be completely oblivious to that. What I'm saying is, this is not you just sitting back and writing the 369 method or burning bay leaves. This is you actually taking physical action. This could be physical action on your body. Gym, yeah. This could be physical action on your body. This could be a physical action, you know, actual going to see someone or talking things out to get those stresses out of your mind. This could be going out, going to new places, going to see people, enjoying yourself, right? Traveling for some of you. But ultimately, it is the things that you want, okay? Because I feel like you're opening yourself to all possibilities, all things, right? You're opening yourself up. You're not just choosing one, and that's okay. All right, let's get into it. Clarify this energy for Scorpio. You guys are mad as hell. I can't wait to get to that. But we could wait. But let's talk about the Seven of Cups. You could be mad as hell too, Scorpio, because, you know, this is an energy reading. All right, tell me about the Seven of Cups. Why is that here for Scorpio? Why is the Seven of Cups here for Scorpio? Seven of Cups. Why is that here for Scorpio? All right, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Four of Wands. Yeah, you got the option, but you're choosing not to reconnect with someone. You're saying no. Whoa. You're saying no to someone. You should check out that Taurus reading. Taurus got a no in their reading as well. You don't have to be connected to a Taurus. You may have Taurus in your chart, or your person that you're connecting to may have Taurus in their chart. You might want to check that out because they got a no, a big fat no, okay? Water was in their energy as well, okay? But even though there's a no, someone is not giving up. Look at that. All right. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. All right, the Seven of Cups is the Moon card. We have Justice here at the bottom of the deck. All right, so This is about also clarity, making a clear choice, right? You may have clear options, right? Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Dang, too many. But we got the Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you got the Hanged One. There may be something that you may need to get some type of clarity on. I do feel like the options that ooh, I feel like the options that you have, Scorpio, I feel like they may be feeling like, maybe wanting to move forward, but you like, let me think about it, right? Let me take a moment to really think about it. Look at the energy of the the Five of Wands. The Two of Wands is here as well. Someone's like, I need to make sure I know which direction I want to go in. Make sure I'm choosing the right direction. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Cups for Scorpio. Someone is watching you, Scorpio. Get your wish fulfillment. The King of Wands. Someone is watching you. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate. Five of Wands. It's causing conflict, but possibly within this person. Okay, so they may be watching you. Maybe trying to get some more information about this Nine of Cups. Like, what is causing, Scorpio to be happy? What is bringing them this much happiness? And I feel like this King of Wands is having obsessive energy about the things that's bringing you self-fulfillment. Okay, this person could be thinking about where are you moving forward to. Like, they may not know all of the information, but they're spying. Tell me about the Queen of Wands for Scorpio. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I told you, the Ace of Pentacles. People are, they're seeing you. They're becoming more invested in you, wanting to hold on to you. They do feel like you are leaving them behind, okay? Three of Wands. And you're not accepting offers, right? That they may be coming towards you. This could be more than one person. This could be one person. They may feel like something is not fair, that you're getting, you're being gifted from the universe or being gifted things. They may be holding on to some sort of grudge. They may be feeling like something is imbalanced, something is unfair, all right? They may have wanted you to have some bad karma, bad legal affairs. They wanted something to be imbalanced for you, okay? Maybe they wanted your money to be unbalanced for you. The person that's watching you, this King of Wands, this person who's obsessed with you, you possibly was a pair with this person, because the king and the Queen of Wands are both here, all right? Someone could also be lying about your interactions with them. Like, they could be saying that you are either having intercourse with them, or that you've done something to them during intercourse, or you are doing something during intercourse. They could be exposing your activities with them. All right, tell me about the Five of Wands. This is because of jealousy, animosity. Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands here for Scorpio. Yeah. Got the Ace of Cups. This person is mad that you're getting new offers. They don't want you to have new beginnings. Ten of Wands, they want you to struggle. Six of Wands, but you're getting attention. You're going toward brand new things and moving into calmer waters. You're not focusing on the things that was causing you confusion before. But now this person is obsessed. Now that you're moving forward, this person is obsessed with you. All right. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like I said, this person was very non-committal. They could have been someone that was not very, they were very lazy, not willing to take any action toward you. Now they want to take some action toward you because they see you getting something. They see you being blessed. All right. And this could be blessed by you just moving toward things that bring you emotional fulfillment. This could be blessed to have released this energy from this person, from this place, or the situation that's caused you to have, to just lay back and rest, or just stay in your bed and be in a slump and not accept new love, but you are. Stop it. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. This Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, shit. This Knight of Wands in reverse. They thought they were going to be in control over a situation and come out of the cold, possibly with you. Okay? Yeah, they were hoping to move into calmer waters, be more independent, but something is unstable here. And this could be based on their action. They could be doing something. It could be that way, right? Because they're not taking any real action to do it, right? So they could have said, hey, I want to move into calmer waters with Scorpio. I want to get back together with Scorpio, and I could come out from the cold from Scorpio, but they moved too fucking slow. They moved too slow. What's this? The Tower. They moved too slow. The door was open, but they took their time. What's that song by Kehlani? Come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Meet me at the door. What is that? While it's still open. I know it's getting cold now, but it's no. What's that? What is that? But it's not open. Meet me at the door while it's still open. I feel like what's happening in the situation between your person that you're connecting to, Scorpio, is that this person thought that they were going to be able to go and do whatever it is that they wanted to do and then come back, right? Because what they were doing was unfair. They was treating you unfairly and holding back from you, right? They were possibly hoping that while they were holding back from you, that you would not move forward, you would not reconnect with new people, but you ended up doing that. You ended up releasing this burden, no longer conflicted, no longer waiting, moving forward and allowing yourself to be independent. And this person now, because they took too goddamn long, things are imbalanced now. There is no stability. There is no balance. There is no relationship. There is no passion. They took too fucking long. Tell me about the World card. They thought they was going to have control over the situation, about when they can come from out the cold. They thought they was going to be able to come in and out the cold whenever the fuck they feel like it. But no. Now you have options. Tell me what the World card is for Scorpio. Why is the World card here? Let me calm down. Why is the World card? The World card is in reverse, okay? So I feel like this person could be saying, they may want to reconcile with you. All right, you got the Five of Swords. Listen, I don't know about you, Scorpio, but I don't like confrontation. I don't like confrontation. If I love you and you're the confrontational one, I'm gonna try my best to, not make you upset, but I'm still not gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna try my best to not make you upset, but I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue with you. I want to talk to you. Well, I can't talk to you. Shit is weird. All right, there goes the Emperor, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. This person that you were connecting to, possibly someone that you had some sort of separation with, you may have had plans for the future that you and this person may have been working on, but I feel like you was working on it on your own with the Eight of Pentacles. That is not teamwork, because you had a person that is very confrontational, egotistical, and jealous. All right, and sorry y'all, my phone is overheating. Like, I really need to invest in a camera that I'm using solely for my videos, because this is starting to happen more frequently. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but there has been gaps in my videos, and it's because my phone is overheating. Battery is not the battery, the memory is full constantly, and it's just time for me to invest more into this. Hopefully it'll be a payoff for it. So I really hope that you guys like, comment, and share. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about. But like I was saying, this person that you're connecting to could have had third parties involved. There was a lot of ego involved. Someone wanted to win at all costs. So if you were in the energy of not talking to this person, or this person leaving you out in the cold, or you holding back and this person holding back, this person was like, I'm gonna hold out longer. And guess what happened? The door closed. But now they want to come back in. They don't want an ending. They're coming in with small, shortchanging you again. They're coming with small. You got this man, this person, this lady, this man, this boss, this person, this individual can give you way more than what they're trying to give you. At least they give that appearance that they can. Because, we got a lot of people walking around thinking that, acting like they're somebody that they're not, right? But this is all they can give you. This right here. All they can give you. This is what they can give you. Just beginnings, the idea of promising, future fucking faking. Because the shit that where they go, the grass is never greener. So they're coming back because they're trying to offer you, because they're coming back because now they want to offer you something. But they still got the same fucked up ass energy. They mean as shit. Like, how you coming in mean? Right? And they took too long, and they do not want a cycle to end with you. Okay, but let's talk about it. What is the Knight of Swords here? We have this person coming in, wanting to communicate some sort of truth, right? They may be noticing that you're going toward new beginnings, right? But they want to kind of like, stop you first. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you something. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah, stop for a second. Let me talk to you. Let me holler at you. Let me tell you what I want to invest my time and energy in. I want to heal. Let's heal this. Let's work on it. 5 of Cups. Yeah, like I'm really feeling lost. This either stopped or slowed down. They're missing the longevity that was promoted in this relationship or the situation between the two of you. Okay, tell me about the Magician. Like I said, someone wants to communicate their desires. What are the desires towards Scorpio? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Tell me more about the Magician. Hangs on. They think about it a lot. They may be doing some self-reflecting as well. Like, did I want this too? Queen of Cups. Scorpio, that's your energy. Or you could be connected to a Cancer. There goes the 9 of Cups energy here again. But let me show you the difference between your 9 of Cups and your person's 9 of Cups. Look at your 9 of Cups. Yeah, you have barrels, but we know what's in those barrels, right? Those barrels are filled with wishes, fulfillments, right? Things that bring you your ultimate satisfaction, the things that bring you ultimate joy, right? Your wishes. That's what's in those barrels behind you. It's lit up. There's clarity there, right? But look at there. You got the 9 of Cups energy for them, but they have a curtain here. So you know what's hiding behind that? The 5 of Swords, the Devil, the 5 of Cups. Like, this person got a lot of shit with them. They got a lot of shit with them. Even though this is what they want, what they may be realizing is they got a lot of shit with them. Their desire to come towards you, right? But they got to work on this. They got to work on this. They got to work on their ego. They have to work on their selfishness. They have to work on their addictions. They have to work on the things that they still dealing with in the past. And that may not even be anything to do with you, Scorpio. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Then we're going to talk about how you feel about this person. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. I'm wrong. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. All right, so you are dealing with someone who may be saying that they've changed. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. You could have been connected to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands is showing up in the upright. Okay, so they could be saying that they've changed. Yeah. Two of Cups, Magician. All right. They could really be saying that they changed. I don't know if they changed. Wow. So the verified with the clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles was clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this person wants to change, right? They don't want to be lazy. They don't want to be enthusiastic about the relationship. They want to show enthusiasm. They want to show passion toward it, and they want to be that that supporting energy, that husband type of energy, right? This is what they're saying. But like I said, they got a lot of shit with them. All right, they got a lot of shit with them. If you take this person back, you have to really truly be willing to. People are gonna be mad as fuck at you if you take them back, though. Okay, you got the Five of Wands energy, and it could be your family. All right, or their people gonna be mad as fuck at them, right? Because this person has limiting beliefs about something, like. And the beliefs, it could be anything, right? It doesn't even have to be bad things, right? It could be like, a woman should be this way. Right? Just flat out. That's all that they believe in. Or I'm not going to date anybody if they don't agree to poly. That shit is limiting. Because not everybody want to do poly. So you could be meeting the person in your life. You could have had the person in your life that's going to take you to where you need to go financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, take you where you need to go, and you fuck it up because you want some shit that is surface level shit. That's limiting belief, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be fear that something tragic is going to happen or some past life shit like, child abuse, God forbid. But this person got a lot of stuff with them and they need to get it together. Let's find out how you feel. Let's find out how you feel about this person. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Good messages for Scorpio. How does this person feel about... How does Scorpio feel about this person? Good messages. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Scorpio. All right, Six of Pentacles. Ooh. You're not sure. You're not sure. You may have had issues with this person with reciprocity, giving and receiving. Okay. I mean, I feel like you may have been attracted to this person. This person has been someone that you had an attraction to, that you were very passionate about. Maybe this person, you may have seen some things about this person that harnesses the King of Wands energy, right? And you may have had plans for the future with this person. All right, so you may not be sure if this person is someone that you want to give and receive. Maybe that was the issue. All right, tell me, please, how does Scorpio feel about this person? The High Priestess showed up and two cards fell in the downward, so you may not see this coming. All right, ooh, Eight of Cups, Scorpio. I feel like you may have chosen to move away from this situation, walk away from it because it's no longer emotionally fulfilling you. You are in the energy of listening to your intuition, keeping quiet, keeping your feelings to yourself. Also, the things that you may have knowledge of, you're keeping that to yourself. And the things that you may have knowledge of that may mean the things that you know about this person. You may not be telling this person that you know it, right? Like, I'm not going to confront this person about the truth that I know about them. We also have the Ten of Cups. This could be that energy of completion, right? Cutting them off. This is that energy of completion. You're saying, yeah, this was, at the moment I was happy, but now this is the end of it, right? We reached our completion. We reached the finish line in this situation, all right? What else? The Scorpio. Scorpio. I got the Three of Pentacles. I don't want to tell you this last part, but I'm gonna say it. You got the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords. You know some truth, all right? And this is what's called that. What is why you're feeling this way about this person of it being a completion is because you found out this person is giving and receiving with someone else. They started a partnership with someone. And you recognized it. You see it. You might have been spying a little bit. Scorpios are not too keen to spying. All right? But you've noticed something. You saw something, okay? And it disappointed you. I see you a little upset about it, but I also see you moving on. I see you moving away from this. All right, we're going to close out the reading, Scorpio. And close it out with a love oracle, and I'm gonna pull out the untold truth of the heart and get at least a couple of cards. We got healing family issues. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to heal with you, Scorpio, to some degree, but I don't think they've healed themselves. So for them to want to heal without healing is ass backwards. Okay. All right, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and true love. This is a romance of a lifetime and worth waiting for. It fell in reverse, okay? Divine timing is work. I don't think divine timing is at work in this situation. I feel like this person is taking action off their own validity. All right, they're doing what it is that they want, okay? All right, and they may have tried to take control of the situation in the past. This could be the one, letting go of control issues. They may have wanted to take control of the situation in the past and direct how the situation goes, whether you guys separate or stay connected. But I think they lost that control when you decided to take your own action and move on from the situation. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Passion. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like, Scorpio, that although this person wants to reconnect with you, I feel like you're allowing yourself to be expressive, be passionate, and attract those things or people or the things that you want and the people that are for you, right? Because I don't think you have to work hard to get the things that you want. Leave that to the people that disregarded you, left you out in the cold, that make you feel wanted or loved. All right? Make them do the work. You just sit back. All right, Scorpio? All right. Scorpio, if you are still here, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I would appreciate it if you shared this reading. Help get me onto the algorithm. I am trying to buy a car. And if you want to donate to the cause, you can do that. But the easiest way and the freest way to do that is just to simply hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bells, as well as share. All right, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, you have pride, ignorance, arrogance, and ego, as well as stubborn love. This might be either you or the person that's in your energy, Scorpio, but this is untold truth of the heart. That could be a characteristic trait. And we already saw that this person is running around here like that. All right, we have illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, and screwed. Better off, happiness, perspective, clear-headed space, intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion, distance, barrier, separation, space, unspoken, regret, loss, and disappointment. And last one, and we have only you, fixated, attracted, and hypnotized. At the bottom of the deck, you have mirroring, reflect, shared feelings, you. Okay, but like I said, Scorpio, I do feel like there's some type of instability in the person that you're connecting, because they feel like you are being better off or choosing to be better off. They may feel like you are being intimate with other people, sharing your intimate spaces, intimate time with other people. And this person is someone that you are distant from emotionally, physically, There's that separation between the two of you where you are not speaking, but there is that feeling of regret. I feel like, Scorpio, you've also felt this way previously, but now this person is in this energy. The tide has turned for you and this person, okay? And but let me finish this. And we also have you, this person is watching you, and we see that already. But you know how men and women break up differently, right? Men break up, they feel released all of a sudden. They feel relieved, they happy, they just want to, go out with the boys. They want to go do whatever it is that they do that make them feel like they were not able to do when they were in a relationship with you. Hook up with other people, go out with other people, maybe even jump into another relationship, whatever it is. They do that immediately. Some of them do that immediately. Where women who are different, and I'm not saying that they're better, but some women tend to stay at home, feel the loss of the energy, try to heal, cry, get it out, and then they go out. Once they, their friends or their family, or they finally pull themselves out of the bed or out of that slump that they're in, then they finally allow themselves to feel the freedom. And then eventually the male who is no longer enjoying that time that they have out in the street because they realize that shit is not what it's supposed to be, right? Then they're going to want to come back, right? And that's okay. And that's not all people, right? Sometimes they stay gone. Other people come back in those instances, especially when they don't do it the right way. Some men who take their time to heal, to make sure that they're not bringing those types of relationships, the past relationships or the past trauma that they had in those past relationships, into the new relationship. And a lot of egotistical men feel like they don't when they do, right? They feel like they don't, and they go in and they disrupt that other person's life with their bullshit. So if you're walking away from this person, this situation that no longer fulfilled you, and you're going toward the things that bring you so much fulfillment that even they can see it, even if they don't see it physically, they can energetically feel it, you're doing your big one. Okay? You did it the right way. You took your time. You healed. You cried it out. Congratulations. The tides has turned. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the reading, Scorpio. I truly appreciate you. Mwah. Bye. I love you. Peace.